Napoleon. This movie, I was very excited about because I love me some Joaquin Phoenix and I love Ridley Scott. I loved his last movie, The Last Duel. I pretty much love anything Joaquin Phoenix is in, other than I guess maybe Joker and a few random movies. But for the most part, I love anything Joaquin Phoenix is in. So when I saw this movie, yes. And God, let's just get the obvious out of the way. Joaquin Phoenix kills in this performance. He doesn't even have to say a word for quite a bit of this movie, and you understand everything on this guy's face. Joaquin Phoenix is one of those actors. He's a tour de force. He is scary. He's threatening as this general, as this leader of his country, and he does some pretty messed up and dark things and says some things in this movie, especially to his wife, that are just, oh, but somehow you are fascinated and completely engaged with this man, this menace that is Joaquin Phoenix in this movie. It is just, Udagi. He's wonderful in this movie. Next thing that's really great about this movie is the pacing of this movie. It just felt epic and grand, and it really held together to make this thing really strong. I'm curious though. This is if you know anything about Napoleon, this guy has a huge life. You know, he's done a lot of things, and they're gonna make a 4-hour director's cut of this, which is I think is smart because there's so much here that you could have made a mini series out of it and continue this whole epic, triumphant movie. More, and I can't wait to see that director's cut. Maybe I'll review it for you guys if I can find a way to get Apple TV Plus, because I've been struggling to sign up for that service for a while now. But I really love that and the of course Ridley Scott. We all know is incredible at directing battle sequences and all these amazing things. He does it so well within this movie. It is absolutely incredible. There are so many just wonderfully shot sequences that are just insane and just wow. And honestly, the battle sequences just did not last enough. That being said, this movie isn't perfect. I was a little disappointed by it, and let me explain. I thought from the trailers, from the movie I was sold, that this was going to be about Napoleon and his journey through these battles and through these things that go on through his life. It is not. And I think the 4-hour director's cut may improve that aspect to me, but it did make me feel disappointed from someone who wanted to see the title character's movie. It's not that. It's about his wife and their relationship. And it's a very interesting relationship that had a very interesting psychology to it and dynamic to it. They fucking hate each other, but they love each other. It's really weird, disturbing, fucked up, and awful, but completely engaging, and both actors sell this romantic dilemma perfectly. But it just made me go, but what happened to the movie I was sold? And so on second rewatch, that won't bother me as much, but I think that's something to be aware of if you're going into this movie. This movie is not about the title character. It's about his wife, relationship with him and what that means, and how he will go into these great battles and do these great things, and then go back to thinking about his wife and things like that and what's going on there. And it made for a very unique, interesting movie that I did not expect, but I was lied to get to see that movie, and that's just never fair to your audience. Don't lie to me to watch a movie that doesn't exist. Because the movie I watched was great. This is a great movie. You 100% should watch it. But the movie I was sold is also something that could have been great. And I kind of wish I had gotten that too. I don't know. It's very conflicted feelings with all that. But I'm just looking at it, and here's what I'm saying. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts, like, share, and subscribe. I definitely recommend this movie. It's a work of art in its own right. And I really can't wait to see that 4-hour director's cut. And hopefully this movie does get a physical media release, because I also can't wait to watch it again.